Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you game one of a huge four-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, our starter in this one, Sasaki. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Jose Siri, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, you know, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Strike two. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. And the pitch is outside, ball one. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets go down quickly. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and getting the call here, Canning.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one misses, and that's ball one. Freeman, a tall first baseman, hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Foul ball there. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Hae-Sung Kim digs in now.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Max Muncy.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Shohei Ohtani stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Man at first, one away. The 1-2. Got it. And there's 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's towards center. Siri in position. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Betts whips it to first. They get the out on Soto. So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang, play.
Mark Vientos now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Vientos went deep in his most recent game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
He swings and fouls one off. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Smith gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that skips into dirt. Drilled out towards left center field. Siri in position. And there's one away.
Batting six, left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Will Smith stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Michael Conforto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Sasaki back to work. Torrens tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Top of the third, no score. Late on that fastball.
Every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hernandez drop step going back. Booyah! So he goes the opposite way with that one. That's a special one. 100 career homers. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
1 out, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. He's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
And now it's Jose Siri. Struck out swinging his first time. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. And there's a ball. Acuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Man at second. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Man on second, 2 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a 3-1 on the way. And no one can get there. And that turns the lineup over.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here's Freddie Freeman. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the move. Swinging a foul out of play. That one ripped. He's got it. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And next for LA, Hesung Kim. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. That's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
There's a strike at the knees, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Not even close there. And that's ball one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The count 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Yo, 1. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Vientos swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And a 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that's in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That misses. Ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering down in the dirt.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Clips the corner, and the count is filled up.
We got full count.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
McNeil throws to first, and Hernandez is out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now, Luis Torrens. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Jesse Winker. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering is outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Michael Conforto will climb in. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one inside. Ball 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
James Outman getting ready to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And downstairs. And a count 1-2. Two outs. Down the line, and it's foul. The pitch. Up the middle. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. 1 left for LA. They trail here 1-0. Back here in LA, top 6. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jose Siri. Sasaki back to work. Slider right there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. The 1-2. Swing and he breaks his bat. He's in there.
Now that is first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. Sliced hard but foul. Nimmo at first, one gone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also getting ready. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Muncy to second, on to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning, and stepping in is the speedy Hesung Kim.
You know, this guy's
Danny Young gets handed the rock out of the pen.
and he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And that's a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. And that will drop foul. In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's Shohei Ohtani, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Muncy to hit. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one's in there. 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side and a foul ball. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Here's Mookie now. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Juan Soto now.
Juan Soto.
Inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Vientos lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. One down, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
They'll just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tough night at the dish, punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Late swing, foul to the left. And ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Young in his second season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 8th round. back in 2015. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
New pitcher on now, Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's the strike.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Will Smith to the plate. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael.
And here is Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Oh, right to the backstop. Smith into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now the center fielder, James Outman. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. That one inside, and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Vesia warming up as well. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And Winker is set down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now Luis Angel Acuna.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Right down the chute. And it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one ripped into right. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
No outs, runner at first. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one almost hit him. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Dedniel Nunez won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. A.J. Minter on to pitch here.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Bunts it in the air. And there's one down.
Now batting,
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the ground, could be 2. Acuna has it for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Trinan back to work. There's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late with the swing there.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo, and that is out of play. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. There's the strike. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Toss to Alonso. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Pitching change here. Ryan Stanek.
Number 55, Ryan Stanton.
And Mookie
0-1, no
takes.
strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
And that's down and away.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Turns and fires to Betts. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. 1 down, winning run on at first. Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Check swing, called strike. Pitch misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that
2
one is
balls, 1
inside.
strike.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
He walked in, and that will keep things going. First and second, 2 outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Out to short, Acuna. They get the force. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied 1-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Upstairs. And a count even 1-1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Mark Vientos. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and he's out.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia also throwing. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're in extras here. Leading off, James Outman. Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Move to second, and he's back in on a dive.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's down and in.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Back to the top of the order now. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Off the plate inside. And that's ball 1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now here is Hesung Kim. In there at the knees. Diaz throw to first, and he dives back in safely. One down, winning run on first. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 0-2 now. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Shohei Ohtani will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
The count.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Check swing, called strike. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
(3-2) the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long